pressured from Derrek on that side, but he's definitely going to be the late lurk coming through. So that pressure's coming in towards that A side first. Good stalls coming in from Zellsis, but the clothesline from Icy to open up the A side for EG.
He had nowhere to go, got caught in a precarious spot. And now Evil Geniuses can accelerate. A tap of the spike just enough, but not committing. They're calling it out. They're headed back B.
Sentinels are still staying very patient. They kind of want to give up this spot even if they've lost Zellsis in that first place because zekken still has the pain shells. So they still have great utility for a flood retake. But look at Derrek's position.
Yeah, they're already ahead of it. They might know where it's headed. Narrate, snappy with it. The pistol looks so damn good.
Spot. And unfortunately here for the side of EG, faltering to the slow playstyle in the mid-round towards the end. 13 seconds.
And once again, they will have to reckon. They will have to dance with all of Zellsis. Well, never mind. Scratch the utility. Zellsis already popped.
That's all the util down. And it seems as though Narrate wants to move in here for a hero play.
And he has the ult, remember that. A blistering pace from him to kick off this map. And the position to play spoiler once more. But once again, clotheslined.
You really do now. EG's in such a good position. Oh, until actually a good delay happening as johnqt drops nature.
This will buy you a little bit of space to work with as Derrek once again on this late lurk in through B. Spike managed to go down. Sentinels full eyes forward. They're going to have to dance around this one way that now dissipates, and now they have a little bit more space to play. But Derrek strikes at just the right time.
Last two looks like they still want to commit for a bit. Make it expensive now for EG. On EG's job within that site to stay alive. And not play.
Zellsis is close by. That's a brutal headache. Brother, that does not feel good. Zellsis will best.
That wall, I mean, it's all going to get stopped.
Brother, the wall is the problem. But they all clear it, all at the right time, in sync in their approach. But Zellsis has not been dealt with. 3 on the round for him as Derrek finally puts his fire out. Icy playing really far up, trying to scale out and catch a timing, and it's successful. 3 for the duelist. Bang's left alone. A 1v2 as he tries to retake this side on his own. A Bulldog in hand. Full belt of utility to play around, but he has to play this patiently. He has to play this perfectly. First smoke out to suggest that that might be where he's coming from, and I don't think Icy knows. He's been...
Right now, thankfully, it's just both initiators showing their util. Nobody's really made noise, and this time, we're focusing on a split towards A.
That's plenty of noise. Icy pops the ult, and nature assassinates him. The rocket never goes off. Narrate holds the line. Looking to stand and deliver once more as Evil Geniuses try to brute force their way out. No other options, nowhere to go.
One enemy remaining.
But Sentinels extinguish the fire once more. Nature will get a consolation situation. The contact up is not gonna work, bro. Not with zekken shooting like that.
It's unfortunately no second player or trying to find information early on that side because they've always been playing towards C mount pressure.
Oh boy, that's sharp.
We got 40 seconds left. This has to be one of those moments where you just have to save your weapon. Unfortunately, nature can't, and already Derrek's been spotted.
Yeah, I don't feel good about him saving this weapon. I'm not gonna lie to you. And spoiler on this contact up, they're gonna try it again.
Yeah.
And zekken's here again. This time the dog, the salvos, the satchel through. Yay, hits a insane shot onto zekken, and now they have room to work B.
Great on Icy to break the crosshair placement, being the selfless player pushing him through the spawn this time around too.
Narrate controlling things on the other side. That paranoia from Bang is on the money. It's creeping forward now. They have fully pushed through B, fully pushed into their spawn, and are now trying to get back A, but Narrate's here. Nature will fall. Icy trying to hold the line, playing on the other side of smoke. The barrel will betray Bang. Very well done from EG so far, but the job is not finished. Narrate is still the final boss that has to be dealt with. Tucking in the smoke. Derrek committing to the plant. And remember that ult could be the trump card here. Narrate finds the first. Yay, pops his own. Forcing the fight back into Narrate's lap. Shot's not connecting. Narrate, excuse me, is one off of his, and that's another massive retake attempt. Cool.
That's why none of them are towards the C site.
Man getting flushed. There's Nightfall. And the spit delays everything.
Ooh, that haunt's gonna hurt too. That spots both players on that side, so you could definitely lean into this CB control here for the side of Sentinels. I think it's gonna have to come up to a lurk here on the side of Supamen. Armageddon opened up the C site.
brother. But a lurk when you're down to 3 in a 3v4 doesn't feel great.
30 seconds
I don't
left.
know that you have the resources to really do that.
And at this point, they're all separated too.
Just looking to see if they can find any free one to tip the scales back in their favor. Nature, there's a lot of threat behind that.
Give that up.
Yep. Knows that thing in reverse. Supa tagged up too, 13 seconds left. They're gonna try to get the spike down and should succeed. Remember Derrek's ult. Still a chance for that to play spoiler if he stays alive, but he's not in the right place to be. Zekken pops his ult, now the Armageddon. Will dissuade for just a moment, and now behind that, they can forge a path back into the site. Zekken lands a shot onto Supa. Derrek and Nature side by side, looking to steal another round and tie us up, but they're overwhelmed. They're outgunned. The numbers are not in their favor. Nature forced to pull off a 1v2. Tagged up, and it goes from bad to worse. So 6. Yeah, but they still haven't cleared all the spice util. Walls procced, first set of thorns has been dealt with. And so what, they try to split B, but Zekken's waiting on the other side of half wall. And now the Nightfall is going to cause even more problems. The C's back sight, not going to connect. Zellsis looking for another, and the Phantom not on the mark, but bang! In a position to strike even more. Ultimately meets his demise, a 3v3 as the spike goes down. And a brief moment of respite.
Yeah, Zekken's just trying to beat them out. It's the double swing through a smoke that's going to be the big play for Sentinels.
What utility do they have? No ults to speak of. Zekken has a full set behind him. But Narrate just fully swings into his death. There's Zekken on the trade. 9 bullets left, finds his mark. Nade back up online. Yay, has to deliver in the 1v2 round of the half. Geniuses looking to speed things up towards A. Nature has his ult. Derrek's close to his. Wait, that's so far back. They used an Eiffel from their spawn. Ye's all the way up B, but Narrate might go unchecked once more. Viper walls perpendicularly slicing their way through the hopes of evil geniuses. But Supa holds the line. Supa stands tall. You've dealt with Narrate, but what about Bang? Derrek crumbles as well, just 2 left. The only 2 things standing between Sentinels and a 9-3 half on their map pick. Icy and Ye. Every single
into this A rubble control.
I think you might be a little ahead of the thankfully here. might be a little premature, might be a little early.
There you
Well
go.
done by Icy, yeah. What a util combo there. 3/5 of the team getting in on the action. Zekken waiting behind the wall. They are going to accelerate back towards A, where both Icy and, well, never mind, not Icy, just Ye. Lies in wait. That was a ghost.
That's his 5th kill and
Yeah.
first kill in a very long time for Ye.
That marks the 2nd round he's gotten a kill in. Tough as that may be, John steady with the shots. Smooth with it, but Supa stands out on top. John's going to have to do it on his own. Wanting to take this fight, as you mentioned. Oh, that's going to hurt. That does not feel good. Ye has to play ahead of it, and he does somehow! Gets away with 2! Criminal! I mean, utility be damned. It takes a whole army to bring him down.
And that whole army is actually heard this time by EG. So that's 3 players spamming through the smoke. The spike's down out in the open. So now you can still heavily lean towards a C-side anchoring from the 3 players of EG.
That is a problem.
30 seconds left.
That's a big problem. He's going to post up right on top of it. Supa's 87 HP will trade his 1.
Enemy remaining.
The numbers will go their way. They're trained on the other side of the wall. Uh-oh. They're coming for him. The rocket up close. The op now down. And now an opportunity for that to be scooped up. As Bang still trying to play around in tree. They've got Zekken so far forward. And EG push from pillar to post, now looking to retake some of that space that they lost. Derrek will fall at the hands of John. Narrate on the rope. Will best the opposition. And Supa, again, is left to try to save the round.
A lot more difficult this time, though. Big ults available for Sentinels on the post plan as well. And even the more time that Superman waits, that haunt should be coming back soon. Already up as we speak about it. And a jump spot's good enough.
Just a little spit to push him back. perfection required, demanded.
Work with. They still have a hawk to work with as well.
And a nightfall
Yes.
for nature. Oh. Well, sometimes you play Valorant, sometimes Valorant plays you. John's gonna get away. With the salvos nipping at his heels, they're gonna try to push into this pit. And they're gonna find Supa. Found by the Nightfall, satchel forward. Zekken, a little friendly fire onto Bang, and Supa continues to hold the line. It's a disaster for Sentinels.
Look like they're kind of pinned. The biggest thing right now is for johnqt to meet up with Narrate, if not a free kill, and it's the free kill instead.
We start to turn our attention over to the next round. John's going to do his best and should succeed at carrying this Phantom into the 20th.
And I was just about to mention that Sentinels actually had a...
They might just contact out and find that nobody's home.
Yeah.
Or they will pop it. Now pushing forward.
That allows Pit to have... Exactly. So you want to create that space from the Vice ult into that side, take full control of the map.
Dumped a ton of utility into spawn to make sure there's nobody flooding in behind it. They have moved up the line of scrimmage, forcing EG to play from a back foot. Nature takes a fair amount of damage, still alive though, still in a position to play. Icy has his rocket.
Yeah.
They're all huddled up in spawn, waiting for the right time to go. The haunt just clears spawn. They can't even use it to get back out onto the site. And now, the fuse has been lit, the satchel pops. A little bit of a misfire as he doesn't fully make it out onto the site. And now he just has to jump into the pit and he just gets spammed right through. No value from the ult, but somehow still in a fight. Derrek left into 1v3. Time is of the essence. He doesn't have
EG
much.
of what they're trying to find for information close to that minute mark, what the mid-rounding could be. They know it's it.
The story for Evil Geniuses these last couple of weeks, even in the last year, is almost but not yet, close but not enough. And here they are attempting to mount a comeback, and they've gotten close. Can they get over the line here? Paranoia out, satchel forward. Zekken has taken a ton of space, and now the Armageddon in play. Icy finds his mark on the Bang, but Zekken continues to be a menace, continues to be a problem. 3v3 as John goes unchecked as well. It's all onto Derrek now. And
the insert from Icy was already there, and that's probably going to be a late pivot.
yep. Derrek will fall first. Nature
no.
still unchecked. The spike now down in the middle of the map. And while they managed to get all of the space into their spawn, they forgot the spike.
It's such a hard area to take here.
Yeah.
Especially with this composition. There's no flash move towards through. You haven't even purchased a drone into that round for nature, so you can't really go for that scale into the connector.
But
so
take a look at the discipline that Sentinels are showing here. They're not fully committed onto fighting across the middle of the map. They're just going to play the extremities. Oh, just a little off the mark. Yeah, you can tell what he was trying to do. Bang's going to get chewed out in VOD reviews later, man. That's tough.
you had one job.
Yeah.
Here's your second job, though. Top of heaven.
Oh, no. He missed that one, too.
Redemption, maybe?
Yeah, he will still punish Ye. Supa gets a spike down. And Icy gets Stink, 57 HP. Sentinels now fully pushing forward across the middle of the map. The dog will spot the first. Nicely done, but traded out. Not many options. Supa gets pushed.
2-1. Two options comes out of that. You could cut rotates on that part, or you could go for the re-hit back from the B side. When you already had a trip on that side, you realized nobody was pushing forward.
Again, they play around these walls so well. He slides at just the wrong time. Oh, no, that is tragic. Zekken again gets a second.
Derrek felt like he was pinned into a corner, but thankfully now Ye moves up to help him out. But what great movement from Zekken.
Yeah,
To go through that wall when the drone was coming through, a recon dart to get that kill was super nice.
I don't know that, yeah, anyway. Moving on. They managed to get the spike up. They're headed towards A, where Supa's taking a fair amount of space in elbow. And weapons have been upgraded. Zellsis has a Vandal. Zekken has a Guardian. Supa holding that first line. And And now Ye is left alone. Zekken called the bonus in the replay. And Ye is going to have to stop this one by himself. Forced to take the swing. He's gotten it down to 1, but Zekken, he's sticking it. He's holding it the whole way. But Ye's got
the
some...
EG camp.
Dude, Potter's going through it, man. Really nice stun at the beginning. That's a path that IC has taken many times. He took it a ton of time against G2. He's already shown that pathing here. And Sentinels are ready to punish that.
And that's the work from Gunter and Kaplan. When you sometimes want to talk about playing your own game, but you also have to go with the anti-strat. So you read that move, paranoid with the push, easy kill as the duelist on the side of EG's down.
The middle of the map has been taken away, and you've seen they've been set apart from one another. Supa's going to try to rotate through, but he has to either has to play behind Util to join up, or he's going to get punished. They're going to walk right by each other. There it is. The middle of the map was not safe. And now Sentinels, after relieving some of that pressure, can now turn all of their attention towards B. Ye flashed up, has to TP out. Live to fight another day. Zekken's ult does not get a ton of value, but the rest of Sentinels do. Yep, Trigger still yet to get involved. The drone spotting the first, pushed off the angle. Meanwhile, Bang falls on the other side. A little bit of space there as Narrate's able to punish back at least a little. While Zekken tries to insert back double, he gets 2!
The story repeats. One player from Sentinels winning at a disadvantaged position. A 1 versus 2 won by Zekken.
Zekken is just on a tear. This is like waiting for that. Wow.
Sorry, chat. I get to cast a curse.
That one's on you. Bang's gonna get popped by Nature's ult, and all of a sudden the side is open to Paranoia out. They've gotten some space. Now this 5v3 for EG should be secure. There are a couple of tools.
Big ults for Sen.
Yeah, mainly Zellsis' ult. I think you're absolutely right. But he's up really far, and he gets swung up. Still gets his kill, though. Icy falls. More work to be done. Financially, they are in a position to where they could go for it. That spike has been going off for a little bit here.
They have been pushing everybody back. I think you're right, though. With the time that's remaining, I don't think that Zellsis would go for an ult. Just try to do the econ damage on the side of Sentinels now.
And it would be significant. You take a look at the right side of your screen. There's not a lot of money to go around.
Last player standing.
Doesn't even get one. John will sit back and wait. Hang on to that Phantom into the next round. Does EG get their second? Yeah. Just the head spotted and the spam connects again. Zekken's done that more than once on that exact same line. And Bang. I mean, that tandem has been terrifying. John's gonna get another across the middle of the map. It's just an Odin now and then a Vandal for Supa in a 2v4. This has really gone off the rails, hasn't it?
Indeed. All right, silver lining at least. But they have found information on the 2 players because the wall just got big. Walking into Zekken.
Yeah. Zellsis there close by. 13 seconds left. The spike hits the ground. Supa has to push forward. No real way through. That's what they need here.
It's just been so difficult for EG to take mid control over here.
Zekken might be in some trouble, but no. Gets away unscathed. Zellsis in a lot of trouble here. He is by himself. And that might equalize the fight here a little bit. Put him on equal footing. Make the fight a bit more fair.
There.
And that'll buy enough time for rotations to come through. The
Exactly.
defense is now bolstered.
30 seconds left.
Reinforcements at the ready. The dash will not be good enough. Derrek and Ye try to put them back.
Last
John
player standing.
cannot 180 his way, leaving things in 1v1. Derrek committing to getting a spike down. Nature's going to show up with an Odin in hand and full utility to speak of. The haunt cleared. Prowler goes through unchecked. Derrek has to figure this one out on his own. There it is, the tap on the first swing. Narrate pushing his way through. Waiting for the first mistake to be made.
Towards the front B side at the beginning.
Speaking of, Narrate, fresh off that 1v1 loss, in a position to try to redeem himself. Zellsis getting a little value with the op. Narrate takes a step back. There's an aggro TP. Derrek is stuck the ult. He's all the way back behind them. Narrate feeling the walls closing in. Gets his one. A 3v3 now. You see, Bang is so far up and he goes unchecked. The paranoia will connect too. Derrek has to solve this problem on his own. He look to avoid a similar fate. And Pixel, just a bit elusive. Oh, but Zellsis does not miss the second time around.
Somehow I think that was like 2 through smokes.
You might be right.
And now that's no smokes for the execution, or it's going to make it even more difficult to take over this A side. The next best thing, sorry, is for Icy with the fast lanes to allow here EG to scale up. Gonna bait this wall first, though.
That's a tough ask, though. Icy is 1 in 11 right now. He has struggled. He's got to find a way to get something going.
I mean, it's EG once again with the slow play. They are trying to get the best value out of the op here of Hands of Ye.
30
But it looks like
seconds
Sentinels
left.
don't want to give anything away.
Take hold.
Narrate feeling some of the pressure.
Teleport's ready.
Yay upgraded a weapon.
But there's 20 seconds. They still have Razor Vines.
And there are still 2 members on site, and one of them's Narrate. He gets his 2. We'll stall for a little bit longer.
Spike down B.
And now Yay left it a 1v4, finds its mark onto zekken, a clean shot.
5-man hit towards A.
Dude, they're gonna get out onto A and nobody's there. And they have to speed up and they have to do it quickly or else they're gonna lose full control of the site. Supa's already smoked off, they're already up elbow.
Dude,
There.
it's just super nice scaling on that side, and then even to push to get prime position on the plant so they don't have to play inside the A site.
Planted.
Flash gets cleared right off the bat. Bang with the paranoia, will connect on to 3 seconds, slides through. Derrek blinded, still gets a kill. Now the rest of the pistols from Sentinels into position to secure the round. Narrate misses, and Derrek gets 4. 1 left to claim. Nature,
Especially when they keep doing this type of play.
brother. Oh, Icy saves the day. That had trouble written all over it. And it might still. Bang trying to TP around, grabs the Bucky. This is one of the silly rounds. And it seems to be working.
Wall's about to come down, though.
Sentinels have no business having made it this far up. Icy gets punished. Zellsis gets 2. Oh gosh, not like this. Supa has to solve this 1v2 by himself. Will spot onto the first, has no idea where the second one is. And Zellsis finds the timing. He hits the sham. Not, oh my gosh. Okay. That was a bulldog.
Yeah, I mean, you're spraying Odin, and there's 3 players. Just, you may make that even 4 behind the smoke from that jump up at the bench. Counter spray. Whatever hits, and it's the bulldog. And now they have such a good map control for the side of Sentinels.
This is tricky. Was that off of the sound cue of the TP? I think it was. Just spamming the wall. Yay gets punished.
Stunned from a relay bolt 2 before getting the opener. Zellsis doesn't even need to use his ult. You take full control of site, and EG, I mean, you have to save at this point. You have to play for OT.
I guess the attempt to get exits again. Try to take a couple of guns out of their hands. Get a little bit closer to having an ult online. Listen, just to be perfectly clear with how Zekken's been playing, I would be running away from that fight too.
100%.
I do not blame him.
You need these 2 weapons. I already thought it was overambitious there to just try to go for
just
one
to
solo
jiggle.
duel. Yeah.
I agree.
Let them have the money. I mean, look at what's left here for Sentinels. Zellsis is already going to be maxed out. Everybody could buy for the next round or 2. Just save those 2 weapons. Sentinels, it's a walk contact to execute right after.
Smoking off heaven just for the hell of it. At this point, there's nobody there. Zekken drops onto Supa. It's a bullet in his ear. Now the paranoia swinging on the other side of it. Yay, able to get a little bit of value.
Vice ult. No guns now available for EG.
Forced to sit back and wait. At least momentarily. What else do they have to get back into this? Ices might take a pathing in towards heaven. I thought they might try to flood behind this, lean into the chaos, but no.
They've lost so much space, though. So for him to walk the whole time towards spawn, that's so much time wasted.
Zekken pops his ult, letting him know about his feelings. Nature falls, a 3v2, daring the swing, looking to best Ye once more. He has had his number, but it's Icy and Ye who get a couple. Zekken, a 1v1 against Ye, who's so weak. Not the shorty, not like this. Ye has 10 HP, trying to bait him in